This is our sponsor. Don't exist yet. I can tell you all more about this. Shayla hasn't. You haven't tasted it yet, right?
I'm excited.
We can talk and tell you all.
Hopefully it doesn't taste like shit.
Okay. If it tastes like shit, tell them. Okay. And I will just strangle you lightly afterwards. No, but I want you to be honest with stuff. You don't gotta lie to the audience. If it tastes like ass, be honest with them. All right, let's start the show now. So we got our drinks. Shayla's about to taste Eddie Blue. This is not the glass it'll be in. It'll be in a can, okay? But it is a real pink lemonade. And guys, I mean, y'all wouldn't know anything but like making a drink. It's so fucking hard.
Is it really?
Yeah, because most dudes, yeah, I can pour this one for you. So most dudes, when they make a drink, these dudes making a seltzer, right? Which is just carbonated water with some flavoring in it. I wanted a real fucking lemonade, so we use real juice. Now, because we're using real juice, that means you have to shake it before you drink it, right?
Oh, because it gathers at the bottom.
Because it can settle at the bottom, right?
I can have some?
That's yours. Look at the color first, smell. What you think? But because it's a real juice. By the way,
I like it, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's tasty. It's not too sweet.
yeah, so it's called, just go to Instagram and please follow this Instagram, okay? I drink Eddie Blue, okay? Let me make sure I put IG there, okay?
It's good. It's refreshing.
Yeah, no, it's...
It'll actually quench your thirst if you're thirsty too.
Dude, we put work into trying to get that right, you know what I mean? Like...
Wow, Sky?
No, because I wanted a good tasting drink, but it is a fucking headache. But let me tell you what the headache is with making a drink. Okay, so...
What's the THC in this?
It's gonna be 5.
So what does that do?
5 milligrams.
Which is nothing?
And you smoking shit?
Which is nothing, right?
It's lighter, but I mean, I don't want to go heavier because, I mean, most states do not allow a drink that can knock you the fuck out. Okay. And this is like, this ain't designed to like fuck you up. Like a lot of people in here might not smoke.
Right.
So this would be a great starting point to get introduced to alcohol, to THC.
Okay, got you.
Okay, so the sediment thing means that on the can, we have to put shake well, right?
Right.
But people don't necessarily you don't read the can properly. So a lot of people might just drink this without shaking it, which leaves sediment in there. Well, I mean, the puree parts, you know what I mean?
But that's the personal problem. They should have read.
Yeah, but then, I mean, I want you to have the full effect of the drink. So I trying to find a way wherein...
You don't have to shake it?
Where you don't have to shake it. And that's where the nightmare begins. Because most companies don't have to deal with this kind of shit. Like, no one does this. Like, every fucking weed drink you could taste is most likely a seltzer or some very simple juice.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so the dudes who manufacture drinks, they're like, dude, like fucking this, that. Like, so it makes it hard, but then I want the best. So if I want the best, it's the way it gotta be. And then they'll be like, well, okay, Sky, we could do this, but to get rid of the pulp, you have to change the ingredients, which would change the taste.
Right.
Everybody who tastes it like the taste.
Right.
So I ain't prepared to fucking do that. Right? So now it's a battle to find a motherfucker who could make this and as is, because they struggle with this.
But like, if it changes the taste, maybe you should at least see what it tastes like before you determine that.
Yeah, but it don't taste the same. Like everyone who's tasted this, like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I give you an example. This is a bartending example. Let's take a White Russian. A White Russian is vodka,
milk, or cream, and Kahlua.
Right, those 3 ingredients, right? Now, if someone comes and say, hey, we can't make this White Russian, you have to change something. The minute I change one of those, that's no longer White Russian. And so that's my mentality, right? So I'm like, dude, fuck no, we ain't changing shit.
I feel that.
We have to figure out a way to get this.
White Russians are pretty good too, by the way.
Or go a step further and go to the manufacturer of the lemon, of the puree, of the lemon mix that goes in here, and try to have them give us the same flavor without that. But that would have to then be specially made. But if you start doing shit like that, then you end up with a drink that's super expensive. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be expensive. On average drinks that have THC in it, like they're usually around like $7 a can. That already fucking high.
Yeah.
And then like you order it online, so there's shipping too, you know what I mean? Like I try to get
Big C said, I told you to holler at me, Sky.
I mean, like we've been with all the professionals and How I know this good is because of the bottle I have to go to get it to drink.
Big C is hilarious. Like the man that has all the...
We can make it happen. We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
It actually tastes good, y'all. It tastes like lemonade. I can barely taste the green.
You can't taste that. You can't taste it. That's not what you're tasting. You're tasting lemon. There's no taste of THC in this.
There's a slight... After you get done drinking it, when you breathe out, there's a slight sense, but it's the Everest slightest.
I call bullshit. No one's ever said that before except you. You know what marijuana tastes like?
Yes, because I've drank it before.
It tastes like ass.
There's a little bit of herbalness to the drink. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's nothing, you can't really taste it. It's like an after.
Anyway, whatever she says, I fucking like it. And see, that's another reason why I don't want change. And see, when we were, here's
too sweet.
Here's how we get fucked. Here's how I got fucked, right? I found someone to help me with the recipe, and they're from a different fucking country. You know what I mean? Like, I had to go to, I didn't go there. All this was like online chats and stuff, putting it together. And so when I got the samples, right, of what I wanted, there was no pulp in it, right? Because I guess the person did it and sent it to me without the pulp. And I'm like, oh shit, this is perfect. But I just taking your word. I go to now a manufacturer and have him follow the recipe, and all of a sudden the fucking thing have pulp. Which means the original person sent it to us without the pulp. They probably removed it.
Yeah.
Because they know it's gonna freak out. And now I have a drink that have this pulp in it that you have to, but it's, there's real fruit juice. That's why you have to shake.
Why don't you guys just like sift the pulp out of it?
Because I don't want to fuck with anything that can fuck with the flavor. So I just need to find a dude to get it right, and I need people to be able to shake it. Now over time.
What about the guy overseas? Clearly he got it right the first time.
You can't make these in another country, and that's another fucking step. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, there's another step. Like I love it. I love it. I even love like the pulp floating around it because it's a real lemon juice. I just don't want y'all to have to go through another step.
Sky, there's no pulp.
Because we shook it, so it dissolved. But if it's if this sat on the shelf, like okay, I shook it, but if it sat on the shelf for
talking about sediment?
Yeah, if it sat for a couple of days, then like it's it's a lemonade, so a lot of the lemon stuff is gonna settle at the bottom.
Okay, gotcha.
And then one of y'all ain't gonna read the bottle and just pour. It'll still taste good, but maybe because a lot of the THC is gonna bind with that, and you might be like, well, I ain't getting high, so you gotta shake it,
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, just put big letters. Make sure you shake it well.
Yeah,
keep it sexy.
We can put shake well on their real juice. You know what I mean?
Real juice.
But I did not want you to have to do that.
You should put real juice, shake it, and keep it sexy. That'd be cute. Yeah. I like it. It tastes good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm actually impressed. I thought it was gonna taste like shit.
Oh boy, I'm gonna give you shit. That's another thing. I'm tipsy bartender, so I'm on there and they're like, hey, like
he's a professional.
Dudes are like, hey, Sky, no one really cares. You could do whatever you want. It's THC. No one gives a fuck. And I'm like, dude, I'm tipsy bartender. I can't fucking do that. The shit gotta be right.
Yeah, that's very true. If somebody tastes it and it tastes like
yeah, they can blame me. They can,
like, what the fuck, tipsy bartender?
Yeah. So I wasn't doing that.
You've been doing this long for this shit?
Yeah. Okay, y'all here.
Well, congratulations on your new drink. Are you proud of yourself?
I'm proud of you, Shayla.
Give me a high five.
Anything for you, girl. Anything for you.
Somebody told me that if a guy high fives you, then that means that you're in the friend zone.
Yeah, let's
high five. Is that true? Is that true? Is that true?
No, but dudes will still smash. We don't have friend zones, okay? We're dudes.